Common name gorilla, scientific name also gorilla, classification primates. Gorillas are ground-dwelling and are predominantly herbivorous. They are large, black, and have a silver back. They are not dangerous unless you threaten them, and they will defend their territory. And their habitat conceals them pretty well, so they don't really need to hide, and they can also lift up to 1,800 pounds of dead weight. And their diet is stems, fruits, and bamboo shoots.
Common name, giant otter. Scientific name is Pteronura brasilinus. The giant otter is carnivorous. The giant otter has the shortest fur of all other species. They are typically chocolate brown color, reddish, or brown, but appears black when wet. They have unique marks of white and cream fur to tell each other apart. The giant otters are vocalizers as they communicate with each other. They are not dangerous to humans, but they are scared of them. For their diet, they eat meat from fish like cichlids, piranha, and catfish. They tend to build dens, which is a hole in a riverbank with many different chambers, and they are endangered.
The jaguar is in the Panthera onca, and it is carnivora. It is the largest and most powerful wild cat in the Western Hemisphere. Its coat is yellow-brownish with black spots, and some are white. Human attacks are rare now, but back then they would attack conquistadors. They eat deer, crocodiles, snakes, monkeys, sloths, and frogs. If you come in contact with one, don't draw attention to yourself, avoid eye contact, don't run. If it attacks you, punch it in the nose, and protect the back of your head.
Name, cougar, scientific name Puma concolor, classification carnivora. The cougar is native to the Americas and has the largest range of any large wild terrestrial mammal in the Western Hemisphere, ranging from the Canadian Yukon to the southern Andes in South America. Cougars have light brown fur and look like an enlarged house cat. They aren't really dangerous because you can do more damage to them than they can do to you, and they know it. But sometimes a fatal attack on a human does occur, and they typically prey on deer, elk, moose, mountain goats, and wild sheep, but most commonly deer. Sometimes they even prey on pets and livestock.
Common name is the short-eared dog. Scientific name is Atelocynus microtus. This animal is carnivorous. It is a mid-sized animal with a large fox-like head, short ears, and a long bushy tail. The animal is usually brown and black, or track with a darker band and thick fur. They do have relatively short limbs compared to others. They can be dangerous to humans, but are more scared of us. They tend to live around low elevations of the forest. They live along rivers and swamps. Their diets consist of fish, insects, small mammals, fruits, birds, crabs, frogs, and reptiles. They are omnivores, and there are only about 15,000 of these short-eared dogs left in population.
The pale-throated sloth's scientific name is Bradypus tridactylus. It has 3 toes on each foot, and their arms are 2 times as long as their legs, and they have large arched claws and are brown all over. They live in the canopies in Central and South America. They eat leaves and twigs, and they live in the trees for 90% of their lives, and they only go on the ground scavenging for food. They can turn their head up to 300 degrees, and there's a fungus in their fur that kills parasites, but is also known to cause malaria, and they're placental herbivores.
Common name, howler monkey. Scientific name, brown howler. They are primates. They have short snouts and a wide pair of round nostrils. They range anywhere from 22 to 36 inches long. Their tails can be as much as 5 times bigger than their own body. Their tails are called prehensile tails, which means they are used for picking up fruits and nuts. They are commonly black and brown colored. The howler monkeys are not a danger to humans as long as you aren't threatening them. They eat mainly canopy leaves, fruits, buds, flowers, and nuts. Howler monkeys do steal eggs occasionally too. They need to be careful not to eat too many leaves as some contain toxins that could poison them. Howler monkeys spend most of their time in the top of canopies, which is the higher branches of the trees. They live in groups of 10 to 20 members called a troop or group.
Common name, brocket deer. Scientific name, Mazama. Classification, Artiodactyla. Description: they're about 3 feet long and have a medium to dark brown fur. They are native to the Yucatan Peninsula and South America. It is like the white-tailed deer and fears humans and is no threat to humans. But whatever might be chasing the deer might be dangerous. Most like the forest, so you would likely find them there. In diet, it primarily eats fleshy and dry fruit. When that is not available, they eat roots, leaves, twigs, flowers, and even bark.
The lemur's scientific name is Lemurida. Lemurs are primates that are native to Madagascar. They have a pointed nose, large eyes, and a long black-white tail. Lemurs are not known to hurt humans or be aggressive, but they have sharp teeth and can scratch you. They're insectivores and they eat fruit, leaves, flowers, sap, and bark. Lemurs live in trees and on the ground. They're the only primate known to live in the same cave for their entire lives, and lemurs are the only non-human primates that have blue eyes. Females are known to lead the groups of lemurs, and their lifetime is about 18 years.
Common name, two-toed sloth. Scientific name, Scilopus. Classification, Xenarthra. Sloths have a darker brown fur and a black face and eyes. They are native to South America and are typically found in rainforests. They are not dangerous to anything ever, and they weigh about 14 pounds. It doesn't hide, so if you want to find it, just look around. Diet, and they are omnivores. They eat leaves and fruit primarily, but they do sometimes eat insects and other small prey.